especially when we look at religion and we start to talk about, religion versus spirituality. And I don't want to make this video about one versus the other. I think we have enough divisive energy that is just existing in our world. It's so much us versus them and just division. And I don't want to add to the collective energy of that. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Solitude Diaries. This is where I get on here and literally just talk about the things that I'm contemplating while I'm having my moments of solitude. And this is coming from people I may have conversed with, or something I may have seen, or a thought that popped in my mind. It's the things that I'm journaling on. And really, this is my reflection. It's me really processing what it is that I'm contemplating and doing it aloud with all of you guys. So, something that I've really been contemplating on, and this is just for a while now, is the concept of spirituality. And truthfully, I feel a little nervous about talking about this, because I know that this is one of those topics that people can feel very opinionated about. And I am really tasking myself with really showing up and being full in my expression and my authenticity of who it is that I am. And a part of that is being a spiritual type of person. And if I don't talk about this part of myself, it's like it's like I'm rejecting a part of myself out of fear that I won't be accepted or that I'll be rejected. And the person that I know that I'm growing into and the person that I know that I'm becoming is a person that is going to stand true in who they are. And whoever is for them and whoever is feeling them, basically feeling their energy, like, they're gonna get it. And so that's who it is that I need to be talking to, is the people who I know are just gonna get it. And so I know that there's obviously, you hear a word like spirituality, and like, I think there's probably a million things that run through your mind about what it is, what it isn't, what people say it is, what my grandma said it was. And especially when we look at religion and we start to talk about, religion versus spirituality. And I don't want to make this video about one versus the other. I think we have enough divisive energy that is just existing in our world. It's so much us versus them and just division. And I don't want to add to the collective energy of that. And so how I want to approach this video is really just to talk about what spirituality means to me. And to me, spirituality really is the connectedness and the relationship that you have with God, that you have with the Creator. And through my spirituality and through that connection that I have with God, there are ways that I choose to worship. And my ways of worshiping really consist of being in God's creation. Like going outside and sitting and just like watching nature. It is such a spiritual exchange for me, because I'm so immersed in the creativity that was put into making this world that we exist in, and watching how intricate it is and how much everything affects one another. I'm so intrigued and like in awe of it. And in that emotion of being in awe, I feel so connected to God in those moments. I really, really do. And The same goes when I am really spending time being with myself. Meditation is and has been such a huge tool for me in my healing journey. And I know that it will continue to be a staple for me. And everyone's journey is going to look differently. And meditation might not be a tool that you feel called to. And that's fine. And I think we need to really highlight that things just look different for everyone. And so what works for one person or what resonates for one person might not necessarily resonate for you. And that's completely okay. And so for me personally, meditation has, hey, we have a little guest. So for me, meditation has been a tool that's been truly so life-changing in so many ways. And in those moments where I'm really connecting with myself, like connecting with my essence, my soul, I'm literally connecting with what God created. And in those moments, I feel so connected. Those are the moments when I'm the clearest and I'm receiving in and downloads and there's whispers and there's just so much insight and revelation that's happening in those moments for me. And that is a big part of my particular way of worship. And I feel like it's important that we don't try to tell people that what they do or what they believe is wrong, even if we don't agree with it. And I know that that's a hard thing to, grasp, right? Like, because there are some things that we see that is just like clearly like, how is this even a thing? You know what I mean? It's like, obviously, like, the things that you believe are hateful toward people and they're divisive and all of these things, right? Obviously, like, we see that. But at the same time, everyone really is entitled to believe what it is that they believe. And our beliefs are really rooted and based on our experience and our life experience. And until you decide to question those beliefs, that's just going to be something that you're going to take with you. And so your life experience and, who raised you and where you were around and the things that happened to you, all of that stuff are what goes into the things that we believe about life, right? And I believe that our spiritual journey really begins when we start to question all of those things. Everything that we were taught to believe about ourselves and about the world that we live in, when we start to question it and we really start to seek truth, that is when I believe we begin our spiritual journey. We take like our first step into that, because I feel that it's a never-ending journey, and it is something that is continuously unfolding, and you continuously keep learning more and more and more, and you just receive so much more wisdom and so much more insight as you continue to go down this path toward truth. And by starting to ask yourself those questions, you really start to strip away everything that really isn't yours, and you start to really see. And that's important. And it's important for us to start to formulate beliefs of our own by having experiences that are our own. Experiences that support who it is that we really are. You know what I mean? And not who we've been told we were all of this time. Not who we've been made to believe that we were. Because all of us are ingrained with things. From the time we are little kids, you're ingrained with certain things. But I believe in the soul. I believe in the mind, body, spirit connection. And when we start to really connect with each of those elements within us, we really start to get to know ourselves. And in that, you find truth. And in finding that truth, I believe you find God. I don't I I don't see how you don't is kind of like where I'm at. It's like you're in getting to know yourself more, you're really getting to know your creator more, because you're understanding who and what this entity is, and you're seeing it out there in the world, you're seeing it within yourself, you're seeing it within people, and you just start to get a better sense of who God is. And for me, that has been one of the most healing aspects, is like not feeling alone, knowing that I'm really not alone, and that I can connect with and I can be with God anytime I want to. And that really God is all around us in everything all the time, everywhere. What was that movie? Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, I think it was. And that is really what it is. It's like we just like open our eyes and like just look around. It's like you see God literally everywhere. It's in everything. And it's really been such a profound shift for me personally. It really has allowed me to feel more confident in myself and showing up and learning to trust myself and trust what my instinct is telling me. And that has really allowed me to make better decisions for myself and really position me in ways that are really nurturing who it is that I'm becoming in this lifetime. And that's just really special. It just feels really special to me. And it's a journey that I look forward to continuing to go deeper into, and really expanding what it really means to be in a co-creating relationship with the universe, with God. And so that's my spiel. That's my spiel. And that's just something that I hold in my heart, my true belief in my heart, and just what I know it's been for me and what my journey has been and looked like so far up to this point. And yeah, so whenever this finds you, I'm sure that it'll be right on time. And I'd love to hear your thoughts and know, what you think, like, what is spirituality to you, or what has it been for you? Please let me know in the comments. Like, I would really love to read about that. So I'm sending you lots and lots of love, and I hope that you remain open to receive all of the blessings that are coming your way. Till next time, bye.